I've got a real treat for you all today in the way of the new variants from Springfield Armory in the Model 2020 Heatseeker, which you can now get in a 20 and a 22-inch carbon fiber barreled configuration in 6.5 Creedmoor and 308. Welcome back to the Armory Life, everybody. Mike here, and I love 6.5 Creedmoor, so I went with that variant in the 20-inch configuration. So that is what we are going to focus on today. And let us not forget that the Model 2020 Heatseeker comes with a 0.75 MOA guarantee. And the Model 2020 Heatseeker has to be my favorite variation to date. Now, the Model 2020 Action that's in this Heatseeker is an absolute tack driver. The Model 2020 Heatseeker is built on the widely known Remington 700 pattern. The bolt is spiral fluted, made of 4140 tool steel and nitride coated. The bolt handle has a 90-degree design to it with a removable knob, and the low profile bolt stop button on the left side ensures a snag-free design. The EDM raceways inside will ensure an ultra smooth action when you are working the bolt, and the Model 2020 Heatseeker actually comes with your Picatinny top rail for scope mounting, which has two integrated recoil pins right into the receiver to ensure zero shift or movement of your scope and rings. But in the Heatseeker variant of the Model 2020, we get that beautiful new Sharps Brothers chassis system. And that Sharps Brothers chassis is machined from a single block of 6061 T6 aluminum and covered in a rich coyote brown Cerakote. The receiver takes AICS pattern magazines, and a 5-round metal magazine is included. And on the bottom of the chassis is a very nicely located and shaped ambidextrous magazine release. And it supports AR-15 buffer tubes and pistol grips. Included on this is one of my favorite stocks of all times, the B5 Precision, which gives you a ton of adjustment, not only on the different buffer tube adjustment slots, but you also get micro dial adjustments for length of pull and the comb height, so you can dial this in to any end user's needs. The B5 Systems P-Grip 23 gives you a very nice vertical profile with aggressive grip texture. The rail fits seamlessly to the chassis with an almost monolithic look to give it a ton of adaptability and a lot of expansion opportunity with M-LOK provisions everywhere you could need it. It has integrated sling QD points to match the B5 Systems stock, and all of the machine work here is beautifully done with relief cuts and lightning cuts throughout the chassis to give it a sleek and noticeable look, all while coming in at a weight of only 1 pound and 3 ounces. And to match that action and the chassis, we get a real gem, a beautiful 20-inch carbon fiber barrel, which you can again choose in 20 or 22 inches and in 6.5 Creedmoor or 308. The barrel has a 1-in-8 twist, and my variation is the 20-inch configuration. It's 5/8 by 24 on the muzzle end, so your standard muzzle devices and suppressors will fit as usual once you remove the color match thread protector. I chose a Dead Air RX DTI suppressor due to its lightweight design, gas dispersing technology, and recoil mitigation. Even though 6.5 is a pretty light recoiling caliber, I will take any advantage I can get when it comes to precision work. And for the optic, I rigged up a Viper PST 3-15 by 44 in first focal plane with the EBR 7C MRAD reticle. This is one of my personal favorite reticle designs and scope choices. The quality, clarity, and unmatched durability of what you get out of Vortex at their price point is pretty crazy. And having that EBR 7C reticle design allows me to hold rather than have to dial when I'm running targets out there at a quicker pace. Out on the range, the Model 2020 Heatseeker is an absolute beast, and I fed it a quality diet of Hornady ELD match and Hornady Precision Hunter, a 140 grain match and a 143 grain hunting precision round, both of which I have a really good amount of experience with. And when you see the accuracy here, you'll understand why I chose Hornady. And this leads us to a question, because some people, when they print groups out there, they say to include a cold bore shot, while others say to not include a cold bore or a fouling shot, as some people say. To give you both options, I wanted to show you the group sizes of both so you could make up your own determination, but I think you're going to be satisfied with either. And let's be realistic, a cold bore shot matters, especially when you're hunting or you're at a match pulling that first shot at a longer engagement. And with the help of the Ballistic X application, I give you the following results with me behind the rifle on a bipod, no rest, because let's just face it, human interaction comes into play with the accuracy of a rifle. First up is the Hornady 140 grain ELD match. This is a 5-shot group from the prone with the cold bore shot at a group size of .92. Now, when we remove that cold bore shot of the barrel and the suppressor, 4 rounds, .22. That is absolutely insane from the prone and no rest with precision match grade ammunition. Well under the .75 MOA 3-shot group that Springfield guarantees. And the Hornady 143 grain Precision Hunter was no less impressive. A 5-shot group, including the cold bore, was .65. And when we remove the cold bore, it's .45. Both of those are well under the 3-shot .75 MOA guarantee, again with precision ammunition. After those groupings, I had a chance to stretch the legs on the Model 2020 Heatseeker out to 500 yards, where again, both the ELDM and the Precision Hunter from Hornady proved that a 10-inch plate at 500 yards was no match at all. The combination of the Model 2020 Heatseeker, the precision match ammunition from Hornady, and that Viper PST 3-15 made extremely easy work out of even smaller targets out to 500 yards, which is what I had to deal with that day. The rifle just performed. The Model 2020 action is so well proven at this point with its .75 MOA guarantee, and the Sharps Brothers chassis in the Heatseeker opens up all of the options for you. Combined with the new 20 and 22-inch carbon fiber barrel variants in 6.5 Creedmoor or 308, give you the ability to maximize ammo velocity and performance. And me, who is somewhat or a novice, maybe an intermediate end user when it comes to precision shooting, from the prone and a bipod, shows you the kind of groups and consistency that you can expect on good ammunition like that Hornady ELDM and the Precision Hunter 140 or 143 grain, which is really a great fit for a 1-in-8 twist, 20-inch or 22-inch barrel. Those results just speak for themselves. All you have to do is choose a really nice scope to match that package like that Vortex Viper PST, and you are going to have either a really nice precision match rifle or a very cool precision hunting rig. And if you want to learn more, make sure you visit springfieldarmory.com.